I'm in reception class, aged between 4 to 5 year olds. I have a 6-year-old daughter who craves for attention all the time, so I find that very difficult in trying to concentrate on what I'm writing and what I have to do. She's an only child, and so she's used to my attention all the time. If your heart isn't in this, then I wouldn't bother, because it completely turns your life upside down. You start with a lovely house, lovely, neat and tidy, and you end up with a house which is upside down, and you forget about eating even, and you tend to forget about the mess around you. You just get on with what's important and you carry on. Back to reality. My daughter's in my mother's tonight to give me a good night's sleep, as she has had a few restless nights as well with a bad ear, so things like that don't go away, so you're also up as well. So yes, it's very tiring, and sometimes you think, gosh, I hope this is all worth it, but I'm sure it will be. And I'm getting a bit not frustrated, but a bit downhearted that, you know, okay, she seems to pick on things like that all the time, but doesn't really concentrate on what I've actually done. By actually staying calm myself and introducing a tambourine as well. I've used the tambourine to, instead of shouting, I've used it to stop and freeze rotation. The 20th of June, and had my assessment yesterday. It went really well. I was surprised that it did go well, really, because I found a lot of negative things that I thought went wrong. Things like the children were a bit too noisy, the rotation didn't go as smoothly as what I wanted it to go and what it had been in the past. Yeah, so I was disappointed about that. But on the other hand then, I had so many positive feedback. Things like, it did go smoothly, the children enjoyed the fish. I brought in some real fish and they could name the parts and things. But things did go wrong. The PowerPoint didn't work because the laptop wasn't working, so that went wrong. And then I forgot to name the parts of the fish before they headed off to the fish, so that didn't go too well. But I sort of made a death then as we got to the fish and sort of did what I would have done on the PowerPoint. But to me it didn't go that well. But although adapted to the situation, the classroom teacher said I did really, really well, because you can't really rely on ICT all the time. The feeling of satisfaction inside you, and that yes, you can do it, because the first week I just thought, oh my goodness, I can't be a teacher, I can't do this. But yes, take on all the advice you can possibly have from anybody and take it in. It doesn't have to follow everybody's, but take it in, jot it down, put it in your notebook, have a look at it. Even though you can't be that teacher because you're a different person, you can take that advice and turn it around to your advantage. Things like powerful voice. I didn't have such a powerful voice to above everybody in that classroom, so I had to adapt. I used a tambourine. A tambourine was a freeze moment where they had to tidy up, where they had to calm down, where they had to listen. So they knew what it was for. It wasn't just a musical instrument, it was for a set reason I was using it. And wherever I go now, I'm taking photographs that interest me, anything that, you know, the children will be interested in. Just do it, because every little helps, believe me. Believe me, it does count. Bye. Good luck.
I'm Wayne, Sally's husband. Well, it's been a year now since Sally started her teacher's practice, and what a year it's been. In the past years, I've always thought of students being out drinking, just messing about, layabouts, I suppose. But how wrong can one person be? Sally's worked so hard over the past year, you wouldn't believe. It's been a roller coaster ride. Emotions have been running high, and her dedication has been well, absolutely superb.
And she worked very hard for me, and my daddy's looking after me, and he's been doing food for me. So, and my daddy's been looking after my mummy very much.